You okay?
A little bit sleepy.
You just came back from work.
Yes, from nights.
Was it busy?
Not very busy,
Di
but
ba? That's good. It's just because it's night, no?
yeah,
Kaya
it's
bangag ka.
tiring. Yeah.
Anyway, here we are again.
Our
Have you-
working title, you should tell them.
Oh, yes. Side A, Side B.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause, explain it to them.
No, you thought about it.
Right.
Side A, side
Side
B.
A, Side B because there's your side, Alo, and my side, Binoy.
Wait, you're not Baldo?
I could be Baldo on some days. So side A, Side B.
Just
What do you
your
think about it?
thoughts and my thoughts.
Simple enough.
Yeah, insights, yes. We could agree
Uh-huh.
or disagree.
Uh-huh. It's like he said, she said, no? Ano, hindi naman.
Yeah,
Di ba?
that version, yes.
Mhm.
Side A, side B. Working title.
It's been 5 days since our last recording. And how have you been? What have you been up to?
I've been busy
Mm-hmm.
with work.
Been busy with work too. I'm anticipating my practical exam in the fortnight.
In 2 weeks' time,
In
yeah.
2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
I just want to say fortnight just to like be big
Yeah,
on
you
words.
could.
In the fortnight?
In a fortnight.
In a fortnight. Let me
Yeah.
say that again. And but I'm anticipating my driving lessons in a fortnight.
Wait, aren't you supposed to have it next week?
No. 2 weeks from now, it's gonna be my driving exam, and I'm really hoping I can nail that.
Mm-hmm. So you mean two weeks from now, fortnight, you'll
Mhm.
have your lessons, and then a few days after your exam. Yeah. Is that
No,
what you're saying?
no. In fortnight, I'm doing my actual driving exam.
All right, okay. Because you did say fortnight, you're having lessons. So I'm like, oh, okay, so you're having
No,
lessons.
that's next week.
A few days. That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
No, you can't really. I said, did you mean next week your lessons? And said, no, I just wanted to use
All right,
fortnight.
we'll do a replay and then.
Because I got confused because I
Oh,
thought
yeah?
you had your driving lessons next week. That's why I asked you. You were saying
Mhm.
fortnight. And I said, oh, is it not next week? And I said, no, I just wanted to say fortnight
Okay.
for big word. And I said, all right,
Uh-huh.
okay, you could use that, yeah, in 2 weeks' time. And then
Uh-huh.
and then when you said that you'll have the practical exam in 2
Yeah.
weeks' time.
My bad. I thought I said the right thing, so.
That's okay. Just for clarification. Just for clarification.
Galing ako nights eh.
Eh?
Oh, that's you.
No.
Well, there's that. And then.
Speaking of driving lessons,
Mhm.
so I took a cab last night,
Mhm.
and the driver was actually saying he was gonna do ADI. I'm like, oh, what's ADI?
What's ADI?
He's gonna study for it, and he said it's to become a driving instructor. So I don't know what the A is.
Ooh.
I'm like, and I said, oh, okay, how do you do that? And he said, there's 3 exams.
Mhm.
Because I was telling him, oh, you're having lessons and you'll have your practical exam soon. And he said, yeah, they've got a theory test as
Mhm.
well.
So approved driving
Approved.
instructor.
There you go.
Okay.
They've got a theory test as well. I think it's much harder than
Yeah.
than the theory test
Uh-huh.
for regular
I would assume so.
people taking the
Driving
driving licensure exam.
Mhm.
And then he said there's a practical as well. And I forgot the third one. Did he really mention it? But it'll be like,
Mhm.
I assume, similar
A race
to
course.
practical exam, but like more thorough, more extensive, and
Yeah.
he should be like
Sounds about right.
on
Mhm.
on the dot to everything. No.
Yeah, every law and regulations in the street,
Mhm.
in the road.
And I think
Mhm.
he must be explaining like what he's doing all the time. Just to
Oh, okay, yeah.
just to I think I mean I'm guessing it's that way, because
Yeah, he
otherwise
has
how
to be
would you know?
He has to be good in communication as
Exactly,
well.
yeah. Like how would you know, like you could be
Proficient
doing
in
it right,
English.
but you need to the rationale.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Because you're gonna be teaching everyone,
Mhm.
not just an English person, an
Mhm.
English speaking person,
Mhm.
but people who struggle in English.
Mhm.
Ooh,
That's it. Mhm.
learn something new every day.
Mhm. Mm.
ADI.
Yeah. And then I told him, "Oh, good luck."
When is he gonna take his?
I don't know. We
How
think
long
every
is
month.
the whole lesson gonna be?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think they have lessons 'cause I'm
Oh,
assuming
they just
before you
they'll just
register.
jump straight on the
Yeah,
theories and exams.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, okay.
And then obviously if you
That makes
pass,
sense.
so they must know. They
Mhm.
must have like a valid driver's license
Yeah.
before applying
Okay.
to be a driving
Gotcha.
instructor, isn't it? Yeah. So I think that's it.
Yeah. So that was our week. And when you go to work, do you listen to any podcasts at all?
Mostly music, but I know you listen to loads of podcasts.
I do listen to my podcasts every
Mhm.
day on my way to work and
Mhm.
before I open the shop.
That's your go-to. My
Yeah.
go-to is music,
Uh-huh.
or
thought you
sometimes
listened-
on a rare
I thought you
occasion.
listened to Trevor Noah.
I do, but on like just whenever I feel like.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
sometimes music and or audiobooks. His podcast is called What Now,
Hmm.
and it's not just him talking. It's like he's got friends.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a group of
Every
them.
app.
But
Oh,
it's
okay.
they're all remote, so they're all in different places, and it's all like online.
How many of them is in the lot?
I think there must be like 3 other aside from Trevor. There's one
Okay.
British guy, and then a female.
And that's all the time.
Hmm?
There's always 3 of them all the
No,
time.
they do have guests
Mm.
sometimes, celebrities. What about you?
I like-
what podcasts do you listen?
Oh, before I say that, I like Trevor Noah's comedy.
I
It's
do.
yeah.
I think I really like his comedy. I think to be an effective comedian, you need to like know your stuff, and I think he's quite.
He knows a lot on everything.
Yeah, he's got a
Wide range.
wide range of knowledge, especially on politics, and not just in America, but.
Around the world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He is good. He's really good.
Mhm.
I listen to Family Mart podcast. I've been listening
Mhm.
to them lately.
Mhm.
They're a bunch of Filipino
Mhm.
Americans, but they're pure Filipinos. They just grew up in America. There's
Mhm.
4 of them. And before that, my introduction to podcast. It's Cody and Noel. Cause I couldn't listen to like very informational podcasts
Mhm.
before, cause it bores me.
Mhm.
Even though I like to hear or
Mhm.
listen to what they say,
Mhm.
it bores me. I listen to some Adobe Photoshop podcasts like tips and tricks.
I
and
feel like
stuff.
with that, especially with Adobe and with design, you need to be visual. So
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that could have been in a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah,
a TikTok. Yeah.
The wrong topic.
Rather than podcast.
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
I tried to listen to TMG, and then I think that's my jam.
I thought you were gonna say that kind of bromance. It's your
Yeah, that's why after I finished all the episodes of TMG,
you moved on.
I moved
to
on.
another one, yeah.
Yeah, I went through a lot of different podcasts just
Mhm.
to find the same sort of the same presentation and comedy,
Mhm.
and that's where I found Family
Family
Mart
Mart.
podcast.
There was one time where you were listening to Jordy. What's
Oh
he
yeah,
called? What's he called?
before TMG, I was listening to
What's he
True Jordy.
True Jordy.
Yeah, just cause when I was moving to Newcastle,
Mhm.
I wanted to get to know about the culture
Mhm.
and to listen to someone who talks the same way as the people moving in.
Mhm.
Like the people in Newcastle or in the
Mhm.
Northeast are generally called Geordies.
Mhm.
He talks about sports mainly now. That's why I kind of
really into
I had a falling out, but I tend to like support him
Yeah.
where I can. I moved on to TMG and then FMP.
FMP.
I like my acronyms, man.
You do. Guys and their
The guys in there,
podcast acronyms.
those are my boys, yo.
I know. I must say I'm not very fond of the TMG toilet humor. I'm not.
Well, it is what it is. That's guys' humor.
Okay. I just probably don't get it, or like
Yeah.
it's just not for me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think that
Unapological,
unapologetically.
oh my God. What you said themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't disagree that, you
Mm-hmm.
know, they're not authentic and that. It's just not
Mm.
for me. I think they've got an audience and I don't think I'm one of them.
No, I tried to tell you about their wives and their partners just to make you interested, but
No, no. But you see, I hear it when you listen to them,
mm-hmm.
and I cringe something like, what? What are you talking about? What are they talking about? I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, in a way, I'm also listening on
Mm.
how they banter. Most of my life, I've only bantered with
Mm.
like Filipinos as well.
Mm.
So, mas sanay ako mag-Tagalog
Mm-hmm.
o mag-Ilocano.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I listen to them,
Yeah.
I get to know how to banter with, and that's what I like about it too. It's a educational for me as well
Mm-hmm.
as a non-native English speaker.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? You fuck with that? Among many other things to learn. Yeah. Shout to you
Nice.
guys for teaching me how to speak English.
I think in contrast to you, I listen to loads of educational stuff.
Oh yeah. Like
Just
what?
I like Cove Studio. I know it's not like a pod. Oh, it is a
Oh, you've
podcast.
been listening to that
I've
for a
been
while
listening
now.
to Cove Studio, and for those who don't know, Coves is mostly on the science of beauty, so aesthetics. When you say aesthetic, it's like people think of something else, isn't? But aesthetic is like the actual science. They look into how what people perceive as beautiful or attractive, or you know, they get onto all this data and research of it, which I don't mind hearing because I'm quite interested.
Yeah.
And
I
good
hear
to know.
that sometimes too when you listen to it, and it gets
Mm.
me interested too.
Isn't it?
But it's better,
interesting.
like you said, some
Education.
things are better watched.
Visually.
Yeah.
Yes, I've first learned about them on YouTube, and then I started listening to podcasts. And you know what? I like. It's okay. It's still the same guy. It's not like an interview where he's
Yeah.
got a guest and he's talking to them about, well, at
Oh,
least
he does guests
no. It's
too?
just no. He doesn't. So it's just him.
Okay.
But it's like he does the topic, and it's very well researched
Yeah.
with all the citations
Yeah.
and all the previous
And you listen to
study and data and numbers.
and you listen to this.
I listen to this, but
Okay.
it's like, oh, all right, okay. So it I appreciate the time and effort he's gone into one topic,
Yeah.
and then he tells it in a way that you'll actually understand. And like, all right, okay, but that makes sense. But
Yeah, I know what you're saying, because when you hear those buzzwords and technical terms, you really want to appreciate all the efforts he put into it. That's why you want to watch a visual presentation too, so you can understand it, you can absorb it more quickly and better. Yeah, I like Coves too. Thanks to
Cove
you.
Studio, yeah. And I also listen to Mayim Bialik.
Who's that?
She's Amy on Big Bang Theory.
Oh yes, she
Yeah,
has his own
she has
podcast.
her own podcast. What's it called? Can we search it? So she's a neuroscientist, and her
How do you
topics are about
spell the last name?
Amy. No, it's Mayim, Mayim Bialik. Yeah, that one. Can you say podcast? See, that's her. So she's her topics are neurology and psychology, 'cause that's her field. Yeah, that's it. Bialik breakdown. So she
So
breaks.
she plays herself in the
No, she
series,
doesn't.
right?
I mean,
No, I
her
mean, yeah.
characters her character is really close
Yeah.
to what she does in terms. And she's neuroscientist, and on the Big Bang, she is a neuroscientist. No,
Mhm.
yeah. So that's her. So
Breakdown.
Mayim Bialik's breakdown. So she breaks down, like, again, different concepts, like, could be complex ones, and then she breaks it down into, like, easy to understand. And, like, she has different guests, neuroscientists, doctors,
Oh, wow.
celebrities, and then I actually know. Well, I mean, maybe celebrity on her field.
I don't think my 5 brain cells will gonna handle that conversation, but I would like to dabble. Would like to try.
Yeah, and she is very funny, and she's got loads of insights, and like, she gets giddy all the time when she talks about something she's passionate about, which
Ooh, that's what you
I
want to
like.
hear, isn't it?
Mhm.
People talking about what they love.
And
That's
she's
good.
passionate about it, and that's it. And what else? Yeah, see, she's had loads of guests.
I'm so uneducated, bro. I don't know. All these
I mean, I
people.
haven't heard all of the episodes. Is it episode if it's called podcast?
I think so. Yeah.
I haven't heard of the episodes, but
Yeah.
the ones I have, it's very nice,
Yeah.
very educational.
And she was really good in Big Bang too.
And she's finished.
Is it still going? Big Bang Theory?
No, it's finished a few years back now.
Ah, okay.
You mean they got married?
Did you finish it?
I can't remember. I don't think so. I know
Yeah.
she got married with Sheldon. Spoiler alert if no one has watched Big Bang Theory.
Gonna pop spoiler alert. Okay.
So what will you be interested in, topics wise or people wise?
Yeah, I think just friends hanging out with each other, talking about random stuff, being
So you like the interaction?
interaction. Yeah. Well,
Nice.
what about you? What are your criterias to like looking for a good podcast? What do you think about what we're doing?
I think we're trying.
We are trying to be ourselves, partners.
Why are we even doing it in English? I thought we were gonna do it.
I know. I was
I'm sorry.
I was following your lead.
It's my night shift brain. I should have said.
That's why I can't find my words.
We need to do
I'm
this
looking
again.
really dumb right now. Okay,
Sorry,
let's.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
No, if you reminded me earlier, I would have from the start.
No, it's fine. Let's skip this, and let's just
Should we
throw in some
try?
Tagalog. So, Tagalog.
Should we try the next one in?
No, it's okay. Move on tayo sa... Oh, anything else to say about the podcasts?
So, like, for the Coves, with him presenting or talking about it, I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think the interaction for me is important. I know
Do you... yeah.
it allows variety for podcasters if they got different guests.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, as long as I like the topic.
Do you really understand what he's saying, though? Without the visual representations.
I think, but because I've seen
You just pick up whatever you like.
no, because I've seen the his YouTube videos,
Mhm.
and I've got an idea. Oh, he's talking about
okay.
this. So maybe if, like, you start listening and then he starts saying,
You've watched enough to
yeah,
know the buzzwords, to know
Mhm.
the technical terms, and then whenever he uses it to para mag-explain sa podcast,
Mhm.
you already understand. You have a basic knowledge on it. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, speaking of contents, we have our own channel and haven't posted for a while now. And hindi naging, I don't know, siguro naging busy ako, and then I've been distracted on so many things. I've been wanting to finish one, or at least like get one in there like every month, but which one of our videos do you like the most?
Dami lahat.
Aww. Pick one favorite.
I like the Harry Potter Warner Brothers Studio one.
Oh yeah.
I really like that.
There wasn't a lot of
editing.
oh yeah, editing. There wasn't a
Your
lot of
editing.
talking in there. I was gonna say.
No, but it's fine because well, I mean, I was having the time of my life. I don't know about you.
Because that
Pero
documented your
yes, my joy.
your visit in Hugsmeade.
And aside from that, I really like the Chubby Bunny one.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites as well.
Tutulad ko
No, just cause I think that's the one of the first, one of our first videos. Now I did a raw edit, like a really rough edit. That's why people kind of lean on that too. Like I have like my colleagues, my white colleagues.
Uh-huh.
They liked it, even though it's not in English, but they liked it. And they told me, especially Ben, shouts to Ben.
Yeah.
He told me that they kept on, because he showed it to his partner too. They kept laughing even if they don't understand anything, because we were like it was like infectious laugh.
I know. I like that one. It's
Type
really
thing.
funny.
Yeah.
I like the travel vlogs one, but I know they can be quite there are a lot
Yeah.
and it's hard to edit and
It's at least 5 days worth of like video just to get through, and then you edit into one interesting one.
and there are like loads of footages to
Go through.
through.
Yeah.
So
I need to find a more efficient, streamlined way of doing things.
what about you?
I do like the baking, cause those challenges we do, like starting with the chubby bunny. Should we put a link so they can see as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, the baking, the Christmas baking challenge. I do like the one that Zoe and Eli was in.
Ah, that is
It's
cute.
the first time we had guests, you know.
Yes. Cuteness factor.
Or are we their guests? They have their own channel as well.
It's a collab.
It's a collab,
It's a
yes.
collab.
A first collab.
Yeah,
That was a
it's
fun
cute,
time,
yes,
yeah. It was a bit
adorable.
chaotic,
And
unpredictable. We try to make it as predictable as we can, like to control the situation. But you can't with these kids. It's too hard. That was fun though. Did you have a good time?
Of course.
We are going back to the Philippines on 2 months from now, and we'll try to make another thing happen. I promised Eli
We're
in
gonna-
Pepsi.
They're gonna do a science experiment,
Science
so
experiment,
just
yeah.
watch out.
One of them, I told him that we are gonna do like 5 Mentos and a Pepsi bottle, and he's been like really looking forward on that one.
Oh,
He's
you
kept on
better
repeating that
deliver.
on to his mom.
You better deliver, or else.
When is Tito Robin coming home?
He'll be disappointed.
Gonna do this video with Mentos and Pepsi.
Oh.
We need to have more travels. We have one booked anyway.
Yes. Watch out.
Watch out. I've been trying to edit the Turkey one too. That happened like 2 years ago.
Last year?
Oh,
No,
last
that was
year.
last year.
And then the one when we went home, that was
Mm.
last year as well. That's 2 in the books.
No, the one when we went home was 2022. so
Oh
2 years.
yeah, I've got my
2
time
years ago.
messed up. It's been a lot, man. I just want to finish my driving. That's been bothering me for a while now. I've been doing that for a year. Embarrassing as it may sound. It's crazy how my driving instructor is just to, I don't know if that's for every instructor, but it's just to perfectionist on things. He did say that I could get a new instructor because I might need a new set of eyes. But anyway,
I think he just wants
jumping on
you to
topics.
pass.
Hmm?
Just wants you to pass.
He just wants to get rid of me. That's it.
I think that's the end goal. No, if he wants to get rid of you, then it would have lasted for a year.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all of our topics.
Try to do this again next time in Tagalog.
Okay.
We'll try that
You're sleepy. You're dozing off. Yun
a little bit. Hence the hat. How How do you know I'm not sleeping since kanina?
Oo nga, no?
I've been
I'm gonna keep...
sleep-talking. I'm just sleep talking.
Well, that's it then.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for giving the time to do this podcast, even if you're in the gates of Slumberland.
And thank you for my
For what?
talent fee.
Yo! What are you saying?
We'll talk.
All right. Well, that's it then.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Bye. And cut.